So good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to this live play session of Questico. My name is Sarah Lefebvre. I am the editor of Ludogogy magazine and have organised a series of play sessions, a couple every month, just to give us all as we're all in the sort of games-based learning space. I think we need more play in our lives, so it's a good opportunity to come and have a look at what other people are doing. And just do a demo, such as this one here. Other reasons you might want to come and host a session of your own might be you might want to do some prototyping or some play testing, or even just show off what you've been doing. And that's what's going to be happening this afternoon. So I'm joined by Deepthi and Honey from Blue Sky Learning. Deepthi is a facilitator and helps to develop the games that you're going to be seeing this afternoon. So she's a content developer for Blue Sky Learning. And Honey is on the technical side. So she is the one who is responsible for putting together the platform that you're going to be seeing this afternoon, and making sure it all works properly. And as you may have seen in the Eventbrite listing, one of the intentions for this platform is that people will be able to take their existing learning content and leverage it with the platform to produce gamified learning for their own organisations. And Honey and Deepthi will be there to help you with all of that when that occurs. So that's not actually up and running yet, I understand. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But it will be at some point. Yeah. So that's maybe something that people could think about, maybe asking questions about at the end. So what we're going to be doing this afternoon is we're going to be playing the game, probably in a couple of rooms. One team, I guess, in the main room and another team in the breakout room. So we've got a bit of competition going on. So you'll all get a chance to play the game, and then at the end we'll have a little bit of time for sort of questions and answers. Is there anything else, Deepthi and Honey, that I've forgotten, or anything else that you want to get out of this afternoon? Are you looking for any particular kind of feedback from people, or?
Feedback is always welcome, Sarah. We are always in the learning space, and it would be almost hypocritical if we weren't. So having said that, we would love to hear from, people who are behind the scenes like us. So we would love to hear your honest feedback, but also to play this game from a standpoint where you're completely just here to engage with it and see how that plays out for you. So without much further ado, we're going to jump into it. I'm going to hand over it to Honey to take you through how the platform works, the why and what and how of it, and the nitty-gritties of the business aspect and how you can customize it, etc. We'll get to it after you experience the platform firsthand. We think that will give you a better idea of what to ask towards the end, possibly. So Honey?
Yep. Yes, thank you so much, Deepthi. Thank you, Sarah, for introducing us. Welcome, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good noon, whichever part of the world you're joining from. Just like Sarah has already introduced us, we represent Blue Sky Learning, and we represent Bhaskar, who has actually planned this demo session. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here because of his change in flight schedules, but we are going to help you experience the game. And just like we say, and I would quickly share with you something that we represent. Just can someone please confirm if my screen is visible and I'm clearly audible still?
Yes,
Honey.
Yes. So we represent Blue Sky Learning, and when we say we are into the space of experiential learning, we have this very clear vision that all the learning conversation, be it for engagement, be it for leadership, be it for serious learning, soft skills, all the learning engagement should be impactful and fun. Now, how do we make it fun? We do everything in a gamified manner. We plan to do activities. We design our workshops around some activities, and we make it impactful by using some learning action tools, which make sure that when you're walking out of the session, you have some concrete action plans. You have something to do and not just to know. So we help people from moving from knowing to doing. And we are on the mission to enable organizations, institutions, and the trainers to integrate the power of game-based learning into their learning initiatives. We have been in this space for last almost 17 years. I am not a person who loves to talk about the numbers, but yes, this is who we are and this is what we do. And today, what we are going to do is what we are here for, to play a fun game and to see, because in the space where you are, how would you like to integrate that? How would you like to leverage that platform into your learning interventions, into your learning session, is something that we are going to talk about. So Questico is the thing. Questico is our customizable virtual game platform for gamified learning. And there are several use cases where you can apply this, where you can use this platform. I do not want to talk much about the platform because that's what we believe in. We believe in experiences, right? I'm not a very good teacher, but definitely experiences are the best teacher and the best way to learn. So we'll put you into an experience. When I say experience, we'll put you into the game. What we exactly do at Great Ocean, what we exactly can do at Questico. And from that game on, you would be playing the game just like any participant, any user would actually experience the game. After the game, we'll come back to the main session. After the breakout session, we'll come back to the main session. We'll show you how the platform works. It's a quick video. You'll go through it and you'll see how to actually use this platform to create your own learning content onto this platform and make it fun and engaging, right? Obviously, I second Deepthi that we would love to hear your feedback on the experience of the game, on what is it that we can do better, and what is it that you would like to know from us, so that if in case you are interested in using our platform, how would it work for you? Cool. So I think so far so good. Are we good to jump into the game? May I
just
listen
one
to the
disclaimer,
yes or no?
Honey.
Yeah.
Basically, we have the challenges which are not the same user journey that you would see, because we have put in for a couple of challenges which represent team engagement, couple of challenges which are for diversity and inclusion. So you will see, and the last couple of challenges
are for the leadership. Yeah.
So you will see a mix and match of it. It may not all seem like a smooth flow. Just a heads up about that.
I bring it up. You've given us a representative sample of the kinds of learning that you use.
Yes, Sarah. So it's representative. That's why we have chosen a couple of them. And these are the games that we have actually deployed. They are not in the thinking stage or, experimental stage. We have actually played these games with some corporate audiences.
Yeah. So I'll bring up these challenges when we get there, what all challenges we are actually doing and what all you'll be going through. So this particular game, which we call the Great Ocean Race, I'm going to onboard you into the Great Ocean Race, and I'm going to help you visualize what kind of screens you will get through, what kind of experience you will get through when you'll see the challenges. So welcome everyone to the Great Ocean Race. And as we say, your mission here in this particular game is to conquer.
Honey, one second, we can still see the Questico screen. You need to.
Is it?
Just hold on. You need to switch to the onboarding deck. So
is it better now?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So when we say the conquer the 7 great oceans, that means you're going to work upon 7 challenges. I'll come there. But right now, with the cohort that we have, we'll have two teams to race to be crowned as the champion of ocean. Just like Sarah mentioned, there'll be sense of competition. We'll have fun and seeing how we are faring as compared to the other team. So this exactly is what the platform allows you to do. And when we go ahead, the very first thing I will do when we start the game is I'll share with you a link in the chat window, right? Keep it handy, open that link in your browser, but I would request not to enter any details. So when you open that link, preferably Google Chrome or any other browser that you're using right now, keep it handy. It would ask you for 2 information. 1, your team number or your room number, and second is your name. Now, how do you know your room number? We'll put you into the breakout room after sharing the game link. You have that link handy, you come back to Zoom platform, we'll put you into the breakout room. You join the breakout room and your breakout room number becomes your team number. So let's say if I am in breakout room number 2, my team number is automatically team number 2. Yeah. So that's how simple it is. then you know
But,
that what are the details.
Honey, 1 second. Today, since we are a smaller group, and are we going to go into 2 rooms, or are we going to have one team in the main session?
No, Deepthi, we are going to do 2 rooms as decided, and you might see a list in the drop down for 10 rooms, but I would request you to pick up room 1 and room 2. I'm repeating that in the drop down that you see on my screen, you might see 10 rooms because we had created 10 rooms anticipating larger audience. But right now, pick up either room 1 or room 2 from the drop down. How would you know that number? Your breakout room number is your team number, right? And why are we emphasizing it? Is because let's say you are in room number 2 and you have entered in game room number 1. You are unfortunately, unconsciously, you're supporting your competitors and you are solving the challenges on their behalf. So let's not do that. Focus on your team and let's play in the spirits for your breakout room number. And that's how you get to, and that's obviously you'll remember your complete name, you put in there and you get started. So how do you get to see who all are in your game room? So when I say breakout room, you guys are connected by audio and video in the breakout room. And in the game room, you're connected on the game platform. So let's say if Deepthi and I are in the same room, we should be able to see each other's name on the screen. You will be able to see that name when you land there. So when you're onboarded on the game, your members will be visible to you and you can cross-check that you are talking to the same people who are in your game room. And that's again, you would let you know if you are in the game space or not. Now, I know this is a difficult bit. We are not much into reading, but yes, we have to. So the first scroll would prompt you to read the instructions carefully, because after this, you are on your own. You would be solving the challenges. You'll be going through the race. So better that you read carefully. You never know. Most of the hints are hidden between, or you can read between the lines here itself. Now, this is the prompt that you will see when you would try to click on the button called begin your race. That means that we are just letting team members to get settled down in their breakout room. So you would have to wait for the facilitators to start the game. And once it starts, you would see a timer on the top. So by default, it is built in a design that all the teams will start at the same time. Even if you have read the instructions before, or if you have not read it, the timer will begin for all the teams simultaneously. First thing first, I think that is something that builds a stronger team connect, which is your team name. So you put your team name, make it a champion name, and it becomes your identity throughout the race. And then the main thing. And the main thing is that you get 7 locks, which means 7 challenges to solve. And this particular game today is designed for 45 minutes. Now you can ask me what are the challenges, and Deepthi has already pointed out, today in this particular session, for the purpose of your understanding of the platform a little better, we have customized the game to have 3 challenges which are related to engagement and fun, pure fun, 2 challenges which are related to diversity and inclusion, and 2 challenges which are primarily the topics related to leadership competencies, right? In a standard Questico game, we run different kind of session. When it's an engagement session, you can run all the challenges on an engagement theme. Similarly, for diversity and inclusion also, we have a set of 8 to 10 challenges which you can run. And so is the case with leadership competency. So to give you a flavor of all the kind of content challenges that we can create on this platform and how participants go through this race in a sense of different environment, you would be having these 7 challenges today from different genre, right? So these are the challenges that we are going to have. Whenever you click on any lock, you would get to see some introduction content for the challenge. Remember, only when you start challenge, when you click on the start challenge button, you get to see the further details of the challenges. Read it together as a team. You have to open the lock. So basically, you see the content challenge, the content of the challenge. You solve that challenge, the puzzle. It can be a picture riddle. It can be a crossword. It can be a comic strip. It can be any kind of puzzle. You solve it. You find the key. You enter that key in the box, and then you get to open the lock. If your key is correct, your lock get open. Not all your team members need to open the locks. Only one of your team member needs to enter the key. If that is correct, the lock opens for everyone. And that's how the system is built. But if it is incorrect, you might have to go back to the challenge to solve it. But remember, there's a timer running in, so take care of the time as well. there are certain inbuilt clues that are created, that are built in the system to help you solve the challenges in case you are stuck. But trust me, it's better to rely on your team members than on the clues. And yes, the clue come with a cost. Whatever you are compromising on the cost here right now, it is going to be deducted from your score on the leaderboard. Now you must be wondering, what is the leaderboard? In the dashboard, onto your left-hand side of the screen, you would be able to track your position with the position of other team members, right? Right now, we having 2 teams, but even if there are multiple teams, even if there are 20 to 50 teams, you can track your position on the leaderboard at any point in time during the race, right? So this is going to be fun if you track your position and you see the competition in the air. If this happens, if you see a black screen, don't panic. It is simply a refresh button will help you get into the next screen. And when you open all the locks, your timer might be complete or incomplete, but your race stops there. So basically your race ends when you open all the locks and the scoring is concluded on the leaderboard. So when the game ends, basically your leaderboard is telling you the truth. I do not have any control on that. So basically the champion is announced on this leaderboard as per the points and the ranking that we had. You may ask that, how does this algorithm work? How does the leaderboard work? So the algorithm is working right now on 2 parameters. One, your timing, the time that you're taking to solve each challenge. And second, the clues. Definitely, you would remember there is a support system that we have provided, but every clue comes with a cost. So whatever clues you are using, that amount of points are being decreased from your final score. So these are the 2 parameters that control your leaderboard position. So you can use it wisely, the time and the clues both. Some general tips that we'll have for you is, in case you're stuck, just refresh. Reading is the key, because you never know, you find certain keys between the lines as well. And as a team, it is always good to support each other and look at how, instead of using clues, you can help your team members do better. In the Zoom platform particularly, in case you want to ask for help, there is a button that will show up on the bottom ribbon when you are in the breakout room. It will say ask for help. You can click on that button and the facilitator will get a notification that so-and-so team is calling for help, and we'll jump into your breakout room to help you out, right? So this is what the challenge, the race, and the Great Ocean Race is going to be. Have a pen and paper handy. It might help, because the challenges are going to be good fun, and working together means a lot more fun. And we wish you all the very best. I know every team will feel like a winner and you will enjoy the experience. And definitely, we are looking forward to hear from you in case of how you like the challenges and how would you like to see more of it. So if you do not have any questions, or if you have any questions, we are still around before we actually share the game link and create the breakout room. Deepthi, would you be helping me creating the breakout room?
Sure.
Yes. So any question, anybody so far, anything that you would want to ask about the platform or the kind of challenges that you are anticipating right now? Okay, no, that means everybody is all set to get into the game. So we are going to create 2 rooms right now.
Yeah, so I have 3 people, including Sarah, in room 1 and 2 more in room 2. Will that work?
Yes, I think it should. Yeah.
Yeah, usually, guys, the sweet spot is like between 25 to 35 people, so that each team can have about 5 to 7 people that can work together. And, but since we are a smaller group today, that's how it'll work. So should I open the rooms, Honey?
Just give me a second. Yeah, I have pasted the link in the chat. Yes.
Yeah.
So okay. I would request everyone to take that link, keep it handy in their browser, and wait for your breakout room number to appear on your screen before you get into any game room, right? So, and yes, the game is timed for 45 minutes. Once you have settled down into your breakout room, I'll start the game from the back end.
Okay, opening the rooms, have fun. See you on the other side.
Yes, guys.
Back.
Yeah, welcome.
Have we lost Abhishek?
So he's here.
No, I'm here only.
Ah, right. No, I've just got the wrong view. Cool. Right. So
the game has begun.
oh,
Yeah.
has it? Right.
Yep.
Okay. So I presume we just click on next then. Does that happen separately for all of us then, clicking on next? I suppose it does it? We all have to do that separately.
I guess yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so are you all seeing the how to
Challenge
play
1.
thing?
Yeah. Challenge 1, scroll down to find an image that has 6 hidden words, and it will take all the eyes available in your teams to find them. Your key is one of the smallest words.
Okay. Have we given ourselves a name?
Sure.
Because it just says room 1 at the moment. I suppose
Yeah.
when one person gives a name, that it works for everybody. Does that? Do you think? I suppose so.
Maybe.
Yes. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What should we try? What should we call ourselves? The winners. Let's be optimistic about this.
Sure.
Okay. So you've already started the challenge then, Abhishek, yeah?
Yes. So we need
Cool.
to scroll down and you find an image which has 6 hidden words. And the key is one of the smallest words.
Scroll down to find an image that has 6 hidden words. Your key is one of the smallest words. Okay. So cat is quite a small word. Oh no, I see there's actual words
Yeah.
in the picture. Oh, I can
Yeah.
see that now. There's actual words in there. So I
You
can
can see
see
pizza, jumping, balloon.
I can see jump and balloon. Pizza.
Still
I
a
can
5
see
letter word.
funny on the TV.
Oh, funny, yeah. So I guess jump is the smallest word so far.
If you see
So
the
far.
portrait, if you see
Okay.
the portrait behind the man on the left hand side, there's something written. I'm not able to get it. Is it owl or is it OULS?
Where's that?
Oh,
Opposite
okay.
the bother.
So Lakshman is trying to find words in the picture. Is that Lakshman?
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Maybe
we
you can
set-
maybe you can share your screen and everybody can look at the same screen and find out. I know this is a very inquisitive kind of image, but look closely around the kids. Huh? Kids have all the answers.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I could see. So there's somebody just joined. Abhilash has just
Yes.
joined the meeting.
Yes, yes. Sarah, so I'm going to assign him into a breakout room. Yeah,
Okay.
don't worry.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Okay. Who's going to share the screen? Sarah, do you want to share
Oh,
the
okay.
screen?
I can share my screen. Yeah. Sorry.
Sarah, we can.
Share screen.
Sarah, can you see kite written on the
Yeah.
the
Yeah. On the
kite
hair
is
of
still
the
on the
yeah.
hair of one of
Ah.
the kids.
Yes, I can.
So kite is a
Yeah.
4-letter word.
Kite is a 4-letter word.
Height is quite small, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think still.
Do we lose out if we make a guess that's incorrect? Do we lose? Do we just try kite? See if that's the one.
Sure, we
Yeah.
can.
Yay!
Oh, okay.
Yay!
Awesome.
We rule.
Next one.
So, what do we do now?
Next. Okay. Click on OK.
Click on OK and then click
I
on the
can't
next lock.
see. Okay.
Okay, next,
Is that
just
pop-up?
below the lock.
Yeah, below the lock.
Oh, right,
You-
right. Oh. Sorry, I've got our pictures
Unlock,
sitting
correct.
over the
Yeah,
top of
yeah.
it.
Yes.
Right.
Click on the
Click
red
on the
lock.
next lock. Yes.
Isn't it amazing when you're in a Zoom meeting, your little gallery is always in the wrong
Mhm.
place.
Collaboration begins with creating an environment of trust and respect among stakeholders. In the light, read the following scenarios and match them to the correct dimension of collaboration that you describe. You can simply drag and drop. The key Q challenge will be first letters
letters.
of the value.
Sequence from top to bottom. Okay, start the challenge.
I think there's a video which needs to be played, Sarah.
Ah, right. As head of a malnutrition awareness project, you sit with your team and partners to come up with a plan of execution in remote villages. One of the team members wants to try a new idea. You let her take the lead and try out before you, I guess, roll it out. You're working with farmers, so I guess we drag and drop these to. You're working with farmers to establish better market linkages. Some of them have trouble with language and prefer you speak in their local dialect. You choose to get another team member who is adept at it to share the plan. For digital transformation initiative, you need to work with seniors who are struggling with using the technology platforms. They repeat the same questions. You keep your patience given their age and focus on the knowledge and influence they. Can we see more?
Yeah, if you click on that, they'll see more. Click on that, Sarah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Does that come up when I do that?
Yeah, yes.
For you, yeah. Okay. Never quite sure when you share a screen how much of it you're actually sharing.
Exactly.
When discussing the next individual grants program, you and your core team members seem to have different ideas on how you should choose the eligible candidates. You choose to hear them out as you try to find the best possible solution. Okay.
With respect to the benefits to the end receiver.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's now.
It feels
start
like the
matching.
first one is trust.
Yeah.
Any ideas on the others?
The last one I think is accept divergent views.
Yeah. I think the others are in the right place already, aren't they?
The third, should it be respect?
Yeah. Because respect and dignity, they're quite similar, aren't they? So
Similar. Yeah.
Oh, the local traveler.
So do you want to try dignity there or there?
So let's look at the second one, Sarah, then we'll get more clarity. Because
okay. You're working with farmers to establish better market linkages. Some of them have trouble with language and prefer you speak in their local dialect. You choose to get another team member who is adept to share the plan. I think that could be either dignity or respect, couldn't it?
It could be, yeah. But then I'm somehow more resonating to respect.
Okay.
Because here it does not talk about
respect.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try respect. Okay. I guess I'm looking at those two and they both look like respect for people's dignity, which makes it a little bit confusing.
It's very, very in line.
Let's click on next then, Sarah.
Yeah, it's very close, to be very honest. You are right that the respect and the dignity are looking very close, but yes, there's a thin line of difference, and that's how we have made it.
Cool.
Okay, wow. So have you noted down the key? I hope so.
Oh, right.
Okay.
What was the key?
Okay, so the first was your trust, second was respect, then dignity, then action,
right? Should we retry it?
Yeah, you can try it again. So basically, you have to put the first letters of the correct sequence onto the key. Yeah. So
we had that one was acceptance, didn't we?
Yeah.
And I can't remember which way round we had this now. Was the
first this is the same order.
Respect.
Yeah. So guys, you don't need to solve. You don't need to solve it again.
Sure, no. So TRDA.
Yes. TRDA. You're right.
Okay.
Okay, wonderful.
Ooh, didn't get that unlocking noise before. That's quite cool.
Okay, let's go to the third one.
Those long hours at sea, movies are a modern sailor's best friends. Let's test your Hollywood quotient by, I like this one. Yeah, cool. Movie quiz. Place the first letter of each answer in sequence. Right, so this time we'll have to remember that we're collecting letters as we go. Right, okay.
This is going to be,
Everybody happy with what we're doing? Cool. Right, so Japan bomb. Is that Pearl Harbor, do we think?
Pearl Harbor, yeah.
Okay.
So we put the first letter there as on the top, Sarah, because that's what the key is.
Okay.
Let's not forget.
Let's do it as we go along.
Learn from the last mistake.
Yeah.
Then the other one is, I think, Life of a Pie.
Yeah, Life of Pi, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that Life of Pi or The Life of Pi? I can't remember. It's just Life of Pi, isn't it?
Yes. It is Life of a Pie.
Okay. Right. That's a sort of tsunami. Well, it's the Great Wave, isn't it? And lots of people.
Is it Ocean's 11?
You guys are pretty smart here. Yes.
Well done.
It was Ocean's 11. Yeah.
I didn't think about counting how many people there were. Cool. I think that one, I don't know. I was thinking it was Forrest Gump, but I'm thinking again now. Because why would you have 4 people? I was thinking about, life is a box of chocolates and running, but I don't think it is.
The last one, if I'm not wrong, is The Curious Case of Benjamin Buttons.
Yeah. So that would be space.
See.
The fourth one.
Sweet. Candy. 4 men running.
Do you want to take a clue on that, Sarah?
What time have we got? Oh, I think we've got plenty of time, haven't we? Let's try and work it out. We don't want to lose points, do we? Because we've called ourselves the winners.
Let's
very
wait for
embarrassing if we don't win.
I know.
Yeah.
So,
if we go by the third one, if 4 people are running, we say 4.
Yeah.
It's chocolate and 4 people running.
Yeah. 4. Race. Yeah, so like the Ocean's 11. Candy, sweet.
Is there something like Sweet Run or Candy Run or Candy 4?
It's really hard, this one.
Like this.
What's going on in the chat? Right. Yeah. It's one of the Harry Potter movies. Do you want to take a clue then?
Yeah, we can, because we are clueless.
How does the clue know what we want help with?
Yeah.
It might give us a clue to the wrong thing.
Yeah, very true.
Let's attempt. Let's try. We'll learn in which case, Sarah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do it anyway, because we probably want to demonstrate what happens when you get a clue.
Yeah.
Okay. So we can go back to the main. Right. So who wants to pop back into the main room? I don't mind.
Abhishek, do you want to pop back?
You can click on OK and let's see. Come to the main screen, ask for help for any one emojis that you may stuck. Remember only one.
Ideally, trying to check for the emoji of the chocolate is important.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll check. Just a second.
Sure.
Running for.
Is there any movie called Candyman?
Can't think of anything. Running for
Yeah.
Running for something. Do
Ah, okay. So see, I'm here. What is the help that you need? I thought that you
Okay.
are really smart at Hollywood, isn't it?
Yeah, we're stuck on number 4.
Okay, so number 4. What do you think it is?
Might be running for something.
So the first one is have you entered the rest of the elements?
Yes, we have done the remaining ones.
Yeah.
How are you so sure? How are you so sure that the 4th one is incorrect?
No, we have
We
not
don't know
seen
the fourth one.
We don't know what the
Forget
4th
that.
one
we have
is.
not
Forget
attempted the
that.
fourth.
We
We haven't
haven't even,
attempted the 4th one.
So the first one is definitely Pearl Harbor. Second one is Your Life of Pi. Third is Ocean's 11.
yeah.
Fifth one is?
Fifth one is the Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Benjamin Button.
Okay. And the fourth one is, if you remember, this one a very popular movie starting with F, starting with Forest.
It is
And
Forrest
this is
Gump.
what
You did
Yes.
mention, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
you
did say
mention
that.
You
Forrest
did
Gump.
say
So
that.
there's a
damn
guy
it.
running
Yeah,
after
yeah,
this
yeah.
element, and that very well reflects the Forrest Gump element. So
I did.
PLOFT is your key,
Yeah,
and you are
yeah.
there. Wonderful.
I talked myself out of Forrest Gump, didn't I?
I know
Dear
sometimes
me.
it happens.
Quite early on,
Yes.
you did mention, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Righto.
Let's go to the next one, Sarah.
Yep. We take great pride in being an ethical and professional enterprise. In the challenge below, go through a typical office interaction scenario presented in the form of a comic strip. Based on the scenario, find the correct options for the questions that follow. The first letter in the correct options in sequence will be your key. Okay. Everybody happy with that?
Sure.
Yep.
Cool.
Lakshman, let's keep the first letters in handy because
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
as and when we solve.
Yeah.
Yes. So just to help you understand a bit that right now you are solving these challenges in series, right? We
Yeah.
can also
Right.
create the game in such a way that these logs are all accessible and you can create random. So Lakshman can work on one challenge, Abhishek can work on other.
Okay.
So that is also a possibility. Please go ahead with the challenge.
Sure.
I hope you'll like it.
Okay.
Suraj, the business head, and Shekhar from his team meet to discuss the upcoming pitch to a key account looking for a comprehensive solution for office admin automation. They both look quite cross. Okay, I want us to put our best foot forward. This can be a game changer for us. I will personally be there to present it to the client. I will then present you as a lead on the account. For the upcoming big pitch, I've done my homework, worked with other verticals closely over the last 2 weeks to develop a comprehensive proposal. Please take a look and give me your comments. Everybody happy for me to move?
Sarah, use the button on the left hand side to zoom in. I mean, that will help. You'll save time on that.
Oh, this one.
Next to the play
definitely.
button, there's a zoom
Yeah,
button.
hang on. Sorry, my bits of Zoom are getting in the way now. There we go.
This button, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody happy for me to move on?
Yes.
You have to understand, Shekhar, the senior member will also be there, so it's better that her counterpart leads this. Sorry, I need to move my thumbnails out of the way again. It will send out the right messages. I will defer to you for any queries that relate to the data and insights. It'd be really good for us to be there together, sir. Your presence will show that it's important, but I'm totally ready to present the solution myself. I have all the facts in my head. We can also have Ashna and Satish from the other verticals to show that our client-facing team is in this together. Okay. Also, at this stage, it might not be a wise idea to get other departments involved. Let us win the contract for our team. Then we can share the news with everyone and also introduce the team at that time. But sir, okay, sir, if you say so. He looks very cross now. Oh, there is no need of that tone, Shekhar. I know what I'm doing. Please ensure that we are fully prepared for this pitch. Sorry, sir, I agree with you. I'll be ready. So my feeling, he's not showing respect for the individual and encouraging individual ability and creativity.
Yeah. Either
Abhishek?
that or the
Yeah.
second one, trustworthiness and reliability.
Yeah.
Again, here both are quite similar.
Yeah.
But yeah, the second stands out more, encouraging individual ability and creativity.
Yeah.
Right. So the letter is R.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry, I keep forgetting we're collecting letters. Which contraindicators of the competency are visible in this scenario? So he believes in the superior subordinate relationship and does not allow, it looks like both. Do you say both?
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah, both.
Yeah,
A.
he's definitely sort of
Both.
making his position known, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, so what was that B?
R and A. Till now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm failing miserably at this collecting letters business. What positive indicators of the competency should Suraj have been demonstrating?
Result oriented, demanding but not discourteous.
Yeah. I don't know. A bit stuck with this one.
It could be even the last one.
Yeah, and the first one.
I think that
The growth
maybe the last
opportunities.
one and the last. But I think it creates a continuous learning environment and growth opportunities.
Yeah, because he's not allowing the other guy to learn, is he? So
the
so
first
we
one.
did first, just the
Yeah.
first?
Yes. Yeah, just the
It-
first. So
yeah.
RAC.
Oh yes, because we're going to struggle if we select more than one, aren't we? Because we won't know which letter to. What personal barriers or dysfunction is Suraj demonstrating that will hold him back from empowering his team? It could be any of them, really, couldn't it? I don't think he's focusing on himself. He's focusing on the team winning, though, isn't he? So maybe he's kind of saying don't get the other departments involved, but that's more about focusing on his team winning rather than on himself.
And from the second point of view, there was a subtle element of
Okay.
intimidation, but I could not see fear.
More important. Please choose between F and G because that's
Exactly.
the answer.
Yeah. I was also coming there. And if you look at G,
Game
which is
player.
Yeah.
Spot the game player.
Abhishek, you nailed it. I was actually waiting that somebody would point out that there are two Fs. It's a sure shot winning. But yes, we love the way, and that's how we actually implore in our sessions also, that how people get entangled between these situations. It pushes them to think. It pushes them to actually reflect, okay, is this the value I'm talking about? Is this the way I do? They get onto ours themselves also. So glad you pointed out, Abhishek, that will get you an easy rescue. Now that Lakshman has said that G is not possible, then it has to be F.
Absolutely.
It can be any F.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I don't think it's the G. So which one shall we?
Anything will work. I think
because
so.
at the end of the day, the key matters.
But will it though?
key matters.
Because
the first one stands
submitting
more.
this.
The first one stands more because there are instances of self gains more compared to insecurity.
Yes. I think we will actually get points for this as well, though, won't we? So we do need to get the right answer rather than just going it's there. Ooh.
Okay. So
click on previous one.
No, so basically this quiz is actually an open quiz. We will not tell you the answer here. You have to put the answer there on the top and then you would realize. So maybe you just minimize it. Yeah, minimize it and then you scroll up.
Yeah. Sarah, scroll up then in that case.
So
after you minimize it, there's a button next to the play button.
Right. Yeah. Okay, so
then enter the
RACF, yeah?
RACF, yeah.
There you go.
Okay, perfect. You got it right.
We're on
Next
fire.
one.
You guys are doing really well. And Sarah, let me tell you, your competition is doing equally good.
Oh, right. Well, we better
Yes.
get a
Yeah.
wriggle on then, haven't we?
So you can track it in the dashboard. You go to the
Yeah, I was doing
dashboard, you
that.
have a leaderboard. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, let's have a look. Leaderboard.
Sarah, let's go back to the challenge. Let's not waste time here.
Oh, heaven help us. Right, we've got to get on with this then, haven't we?
Go back.
They're
Go
up.
back. Let's go back on the game.
How do we go back?
Click
So-
on the
so-
click on the lock. Click on the
Yeah.
lock
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All
on
right.
the
Yeah.
right hand side. Yeah.
Okay. So who is this person calling? So we need to get wriggle on, don't we? Who is this
Okay,
person calling? Okay.
There's a
Let's
there's a
see
video
the
which
video.
will be played. Yeah.
Maybe if Sarah, it's your screen, you would have to share the audio with others. On your screen share right now, we can't hear the audio. I'm very sure the others can actually see it on their screen as well. But if we're doing it together, then we would need the audio.
So sorry, can you not hear it, guys?
No,
No,
You can't-
no, Sarah.
the audio
So
is
what do
not.
I need to do?
So Sarah, when you can unshare, and when you're sharing again, on the share tab in the bottom, you will see share audio. Just click on that
Okay.
and it should work.
Okay. Share screen. Share sound. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, perfect.
To a job interview.
Let's go back to the beginning.
As part of an experiment
Is that
to
better?
explore the human mind, we asked 22 people to solve the same riddle and recorded their responses. Feel free to participate also. Are you ready?
The riddle. A father is about to bring his son to a job interview, applying for a position at a large stockbrokers company in the city. Just as they arrive at the company's parking lot, the son's phone rings. He looks at his father, who says, "Go ahead, answer it." The caller is the trading company CEO, who says, "Good luck, son, you've got this." The son ends the call and once again looks at his father, who is still next to him in their car. How is this possible?
CEO's his mother.
Okay. Sarah got it so quick, huh?
Put that, Sarah.
It could also be the father.
Yeah, it could be, because it could be two gay dads.
Yeah, yeah.
His mother or his gay dad. Is that what we want to put?
But then they did mention it's the CEO, the position. Now the question is, are we looking at the personal relationship or the position to be displayed out?
The reason I think it's his mother is because I've heard this story before.
Okay.
I've heard this
Okay.
riddle before, but it was a kid who was taken in
Yeah.
after having a car accident, and the surgeon
Hmm.
said,
Yeah.
"That's my
Yeah.
son."
Okay.
Go ahead, Sarah.
Go ahead.
Maybe maybe would not like to write his. Simply mother would do. I would
Okay.
think. Yeah. Okay, amazing. So we have 2 more locks to go in the next 16 minutes. So
Easy
And-
peasy. Okay, so we've got to note the answers again.
The correct option.
Lakshman, the sequence matters, so let's focus on
Sure,
sequence
yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Okay. Are you inclusive? Your organisation has recruited a differently abled employee who needs to use a wheelchair to be mobile. Though your office is equipped with ramps for easy movement, the cafeteria is not well connected. As a team, you decide to take turns to bring him lunch. That's interesting. My feeling is that I wouldn't want the special treatment if it was me, but I don't know. What do we think?
Yeah, that's what it goes for me in the second one.
Abhishek?
Yeah. Let's stick with B.
B.
Because it's making it, to me, it would make that person feel more helpless.
Yeah, true.
And
Let's
true.
take to B.
So is that an N, or is that B?
Is that
No,
B? I think.
This is the second question.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Though there are no visually impaired people in your team or on your floor, your teammate proposes to use the leftover outbound funds to make a signage in the office to include Braille.
The first one, A. We never
The
know.
first one.
Well, yeah, it is, I mean, it is inclusive, isn't it?
Yeah. It could be a guest, it could be a visitor, or it could be some.
Yes, it could be visitors. Yeah.
So B and A.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're looking to build the best sales team to meet your next quarter's almost impossible targets. This could mean late nights, round the clock availability, client calls, travel, and more. You have 2 women in your team who have proven to be better salespeople than their male counterparts, but you're worried about the timings, their safety, and the travel involved.
B.
Yeah.
B.
I mean, I would certainly like to have it discussed with me rather than either being excluded.
Yeah.
Well, both of the other 2 exclude the women. Don't
Excluding. Yeah. Yeah. So B, A, B.
BAB. Okay. You want your interview panel to choose the best talent available in the market. To enable them to hire based purely on merit, you decide to exclude names, cities of origin, and sex from the resume. What do you think of this?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which is common
it's
practice.
the best way. Yeah.
Yeah. It's B, A, B, A.
BABA. Baba.
Yeah.
Baba. Has anybody played Baba is You? Baba is You is a great game.
Sum it up.
Oh,
Oh, it's automatic now unlocked.
oh, we didn't even need to collect the
Enter
letters that time.
Letters. Okay.
Right, this is the last one. I don't want to look at the leaderboard. Come on.
You still have 12 minutes.
Hurry up, guys, hurry up. Don't. I would
Come
go
on.
with Abhishek, not wasting time looking at the
Not waste
leaderboard.
time, Sarah. Let's
No,
go to the challenge.
no. Blood is thicker than water. How good are you with words? Look at these images and guess the phrase they represent. Oh, I'm good at these. Use the first words as a correct answer without space from the last. So we need to collect the words then, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
First to last. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So these are dingbats, basically. Number 4 is 1 in a million.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2
First aid.
is first aid.
Number 2 is first aid.
First aid.
Read between the lines.
Yeah.
Number 5.
Number 5 is, oh, I haven't got that far. Read between the lines. Number 6 is B.
Between. No. I've seen this.
Beaten. I don't know.
Beaten. Yeah, maybe.
Something about eggs. 3 is something about eggs, isn't it? Misspelt eggs.
Scrambled eggs.
Broke scrambled eggs.
Scrambled egg.
Yes, you got it right. Scrambled
Scrambled
eggs.
eggs. Okay.
First one, is it multiple choices
So
or is it
what's
4
6?
choice?
Oh, multiple choice. Yeah.
Or 4 choice?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. So the last one, B10.
Okay.
Multiple choice.
Yeah.
So let's put all the first letters together without a space.
No, it's all the first words, isn't it?
Yeah.
For all the first words with the space.
So multiple.
M, F, S.
No, it's all the first words.
Yeah.
What's the
That's
first
right.
word?
Multiple, first.
Is it first?
Scrambled.
Okay. Oh, okay.
That's what it said.
First,
Scrambled.
and then
Scrambled.
scrambled,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scrambled 1.
1.
then 1, and then read,
Read.
and then
beaten.
B.
you think it's beaten. B10.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Done.
Cool.
Okay, that's amazing. So definitely you can give the feedback, comments in the main session also. I think the other team also has almost completed it. Let me look at it.
So I should have asked for a vote, shouldn't I, really, before? Where do we want to put this?
So we won.
Yes, Abhishek had seen the leaderboard. We have one.
Ah,
And the other team is still.
Sarah predicted, and that's why she named their team as the winners.
it would have been so embarrassing if we hadn't have won, having called ourselves the winners. Right, would we like to make any comments? Yes, it was more challenging than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Okay. So definitely you can share more feedback to us in the main session also.
Yeah.
We would really want work to, like, we are still, so we, in the challenges that we have seen so far, in this particular game, we have already run that for several of our corporates in terms of different modules. So either it's an engagement session, or it's the diversity and inclusion session, or it's the leadership session, or it's a value session also. So when you talk about collaboration, trust, respect, dignity, acceptance, every organization has different values. And values cannot be taught on a presentation or through some dry content. You put them into a scenario, you bring a comic strip into action, you put them into that role play, and you get to do that. So we have designed all these challenges around that. Yes, the session is the platform per se, because yes, I work on this product on this platform, and this product is also going through a lot more changes now. We can run this game in several different versions. Right now, you saw a team game, right? It can be run as a single player version also. So let's say you want to run it.
Should we all go back into the main room so you don't have to say this twice?
Yes. I was about to say.
Sure. All right. So we're in room 2. We're starting the game. I'm gonna get started.
You can also share your screen so each of you can see what the other one's doing so that it's easier.
Okay, I can share my screen. Hey, Jamie, did you log in? I'm the only one there.
I'm just logging in now.
Okay. It's just the 2 of us. Can we go, or would we wait for someone else?
No, there's nobody else, so you can go ahead.
Okay. I made it. Are you reading from my screen, or I'm going a bit fast?
I'm hoping he also was able to open it on his browser, yes?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes. Open it.
So we can go to any test or any game, or just we have to go in a linear form?
So we have the options for it. Right now for this particular game, we have kept it sequential, but so towards the end, you can click on begin your race. So this one, you'll have to go sequential, but we also have the option to let people play however they want. So it is customizable.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so the dashboard has the team, challenges, leaderboard. The begin your race is not active yet, so Honey might be just waiting for a few minutes before people settle in. Let me just quickly check in with her.
The game has begun. Okay.
Yeah. There you go. So you can update your team name here.
I'm just keep it room 2. Jamie, do you want to give it a name, or?
Okay. No, just give it a try. What name do you suggest?
Uh,
Sure.
I'm gonna like leave it right now. It doesn't matter. Let's keep
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I think we can leave it to review.
I want to call us the Avengers, but we don't have time for this. Let's save the world. So let's start with this.
Okay.
Can you find the hidden treasure? And take all the eyes available to find them. Your key is 1. Okay, so we're gonna find an image. Okay. We need to find 6 words, right? 6 in a row. Take all the eyes. Okay, so I see. Is it paleo? And I see jump. And I see pizza. Oh, I think it's Paul, not paleo. I think it's Paul. Do you see anything?
Look closely. You definitely will find something around the kids.
Is I can see funny. So Jamie, can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, I wanna like, this is funny, and this is pizza, and this is jump, and this is ball.
Yeah.
Do you see anything else? I'm missing. We're missing 2 words. I don't think like this is the rest of the word, right? Like owning or own. I don't know.
No. Balloon. Balloon is the word actually over there. It's not
It's
bone.
balloon, not ball. Okay.
Yeah, it's balloon.
Because it's going like this. This is why. Okay. So
Never mind. But if you go scroll up, Amri, and you read it, it says that for the key, you need to find the shortest word.
Shortest word.
the shortest word, I think you've written like 6.
Yeah, you need 6 words and one of the smallest words. So among everything you found right now, jump is the smallest one, right? The others are much longer. You need to find one more short word because you haven't found the key yet.
1, 2, 3, 4. We need 2 words just to make sure like we're on the right track. Yeah. Did you find anything?
What? No, I didn't say.
Yeah, hammer is there. Now you are actually missing the only key, like the answer that you need. One more word. Okay, I'll give you a clue. It's in the orangish area of the picture. Orange.
We're already on the orange area. This is
orange. Not like a darker orange, maybe like a yellowish orange. Okay, I'll give you another clue. It's on a person.
Yeah, I'm looking out. There is yeah. So this is one. I think.
Yeah, there you go.
Is it kite?
Yeah. So now you enter the key in the field above.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, are you sure this is the smallest word?
It says one of the smallest words. So jump or kite. People usually will try for jump or kite.
Okay.
Yeah.
So turkey. Yeah, we find the first one. We're doing great.
Yeah. So now you click on the second channel challenge.
Okay.
Okay, let's go to the second channel. There's a value, but much harder to demonstrate it. This is a drag and drop.
So the first one was like a team engagement kind of a thing. This is more on values. Oh, what happened to?
No, I'm all alone now.
Abhilash is here. Abhilash, are you here with us?
I am here, but I don't have a game link.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
I'm already man down.
This is another one. 1 second. Give me one moment, Abhilash. So you have missed the Engelbert is back. Maybe he's having internet connection issues.
Jimmy is back, yeah. Welcome back.
Yes. Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Here you go, Abhilash.
I think let me.
So I'm gonna start the second challenge.
Yeah.
Abhilash, you're with us on this team, so we solved the first one.
All right, all right. I have actually no idea what's gone on so far, but
Abhilash, this is a game platform called Questico, which is customizable. We have done like a range of challenges which can showcase the possibilities. So the first one we had worked on was a team engagement challenge where you got an image and people had to look for some words in the image. This is a value dissemination from that standpoint. So the value that we are looking at is collaboration, and there is a values matchup, which is a drag and drop. So if you go on to the link that I have given you, it'll take you here. From the drop down menu, select team 2, enter your full name, and then click on start. Yeah, Amr, over to you. Now you can take it ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna
play
give them a minute, just so we can all be on the same page. Abhilash, once you enter the test, the challenge 2, let me know.
Sure, I'm just looking at the how to play screens now. Give me just 1 minute, I'll catch up.
Sure, take your time. I think I'm gonna start this one. Is this a video?
Yeah, no, you just play it. Yeah, so you can move the pieces on the left and right to drag and drop and get the correct sequence, and you have to remember the sequence and enter the alphabets.
Yeah.
So
the first one from every letter, and this is like a mix and match. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're trying to do is find which one works with which one. Okay. So guys, do you want to start at the end one? I can start in the middle, and maybe Jimmy can start at the first one. Like read this, and which one is it?
Oh, okay, that's fine for me.
Okay, I'm gonna look on the last one. I'm sorry, the middle one. And Abhilash, I think you can look on the final one once you get in.
I'll do that.
Okay. Okay, so I think mine is patient. I thought I saw patient. No, there isn't impatient. What if I put the wrong one? Like if I put it here, it will just connect, and we don't know which is it wrong or right?
Yeah. So when you go to the next, it'll click on the next at the bottom right corner.
Okay.
So once you finish all of them, that next will turn into submit, and it'll tell you whether your answers are right or wrong.
Okay, I get it. Then I'm gonna work on the second one. Jimmy is down again, but once he's back.
Abhilash is here, so maybe he can help you too.
Yeah. Abhilash, did you find the last one?
So also this is a collaborative
I am a little
space. If
torn
somebody else is
between
doing
whether...
it. Sorry?
Sorry, I was just replying to him saying I'm a little torn between this kind of fits into respect as well as acceptance for divergent views.
Then...
Which means I'll have to read everything else also to see if there's a better fit for that.
Yeah.
Or have you put the respect one already? If you're sure of that, then I think I'll take the acceptance for divergent views on this one.
Yeah, I think accept also work with yours and respect. So we can look.
Also, I'm not able to read the whole text. It just stops with ... on some of them. What do you do about that?
Where is that? I mean, here on his screen, we can see everything, right? Where did click on
I'm seeing
it?
the third one, the one that says for digital transformation.
Can you click on that, please?
This one?
Yeah.
Nothing. Oh, if I kind of click and drag it softly, I see the last word.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So how's it going, guys?
They're trying to figure out the
Values, yeah.
Yeah.
I know
Okay, the farmer's thing is definitely dignity. Is that right, guys?
I would suggest to read
I'm not
it
asking
again.
you. I'm asking the team members.
I know.
I mean, it can
respect. I think that's the one.
Expectation given their age and focus on knowledge and the influence they carry. Okay, let's have a look on the last and the first two. Jamie, did you find the first one?
Head of a malnutrition awareness project. 16 part to come up forward.
I mean, the ... is really here, like it's really okay. So I have to click on it, stay on it, just to see the rest of the message.
Yeah, maybe we could like shorten it and take this as a feedback, honey.
Yes. Definitely, especially in these kind of content, we have to think twice that because it's a situation that we're talking about.
Yeah.
So we can further trim it down. But
yeah, edit it to just fit properly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think the first one is trust. Jimmy is still with us. Oh, Jimmy is down again. Okay, so I'm gonna go with trust on this one. So respect and dignity, they both can work. Like, I mean, the last one, acceptance for different views, I think it's the last one. So it's between these two. Abhilash, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm pretty much torn the way you are. So
okay, so I'm gonna
one of the things is, you know, once you get the sequence of the letters, we still don't have any negative points for actually trying it out. So you can just try both the.
Yeah.
Oh damn! I tried it. It worked.
Yeah, there you go.
Unlocked. Okay, so
I have had this sequence forever. I just didn't know what to do after that.
Oh, okay. Because I think you missed the onboarding piece, Abhilash. So that's all.
Right.
It's okay.
Right.
So basically, since it's a collaborative space, no, even if one person does it, then you can sort of, you know, it gets updated for everybody else.
We are right. in the same as the other team. So we're one step.
Challenge number 3 then.
Yeah, challenge number 3.
That's your Hollywood question by guessing the movie name based on emojis. There's the first letter for each answer. First to last to get the key. So okay. What is this? Pearl Harbor?
Pearl Harbor, first one?
I think, yeah, it's only movie that has.
The second is The Life of Pi, or is it Life of Pi? Just
yes.
Life or The Life?
So it's a BL. It's a BL.
It's Life
right?
of Pi, not The Life of Pi. Life of Pi.
Okay.
What is the third one?
People stuck in it.
Abhilash has it, I think. He just said it.
What did he say? I don't even know what I said.
Yeah, so this is Ocean 12 or something. So this
11,
is
11. Ocean 11, but we need the first one.
This is cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. O is all we need. Ocean.
Yeah. O is all you need.
Okay.
And this, what is this? Dessert, and there is a men's. What is this?
This candy.
Yeah.
Candyman?
Candyman?
No, Candyman is a game, not a.
Yeah. No, Candy Crush is a game.
Oh, okay. I'm not into those. So.
That's the fourth one.
Okay, I'll give you a famous dialogue from the movie. It says, "Run, blank, run," and run. The blank is the person's name.
Ooh, all right.
You know it, no?
Gump. Yeah,
Huh?
Run Forest. So, what's the music called? What's the movie called? Forrest Gump or?
Yes, Amr. So F.
So the last one, I don't remember its name. I know the movie. I think it began with Z, right?
No.
No,
It
that
has
one.
Brad
I
Pitt,
know.
and he goes from being an old person to a baby.
It's like Case of Benjamin something.
Yes.
The,
But it
the
starts
Curious
with
Case of Benjamin Button.
Yeah, the
Curious
case of
So that's
the
T.
Curious Case of Benjamin Button. So T, not C.
T.
So yeah, so I said it starts with T. Okay. Yeah, we
All right.
open the last one. So let's get to that. Challenge 4, we take great pride in being an experienced professional. In this challenge, we will go through typical action scenario. Based on the scenario, correct option for the question that follows.
Got it.
It's again the first, okay. Lead empowering the team. Looking for solution for office admin automation. Okay. Do we play something? Or let's play. Yeah, we can play it. Okay. I want you to put our best foot forward. This can be a game changer. Okay, next. Okay. Which elements of the concept empowering it is not being demonstrated? Honesty. What do you think?
I think is Mickey missing all of them. Is there an all of the above options?
Yeah.
There isn't, unfortunately.
What?
When in doubt, go for the longest one. That's my theory. Do we use that here or what?
For individual and
Try it out. So when you submit on this, Abhilash, you will definitely, the thing will tell you whether you got it right or wrong. So go for it, try it out. Make sure you remember what you have marked this time so that next time you can choose something else.
I've marked R, okay?
Okay.
Which contraindicates?
Wait, so we don't know, like when I do it like this and submit, it doesn't tell me if this is wrong or right, correct?
Yes, click on submit, see what happens. Click, yeah.
No, you're testing it.
you have to get to the end of it.
I'm going with above mentioned both options.
Okay, go with it.
See, I started with all of the above. My belief is everything is wrong here.
So you have only 4 questions in this. So you have to
yes. I've got R and A.
Okay.
What positive?
Go ahead, Amr.
No, I'm gonna select B. Believes in superior. Wait, his belief is better, or I don't know. Doesn't allow new ideas from others.
Okay, I'm trying. Oh no.
I think it's also A. It can R A. So what does it mean?
Oops. Okay, I've got RAC. so far.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I mean, it feels like not correct at all. That's not better than that. Little rooms for condition focus on self.
I got it.
Yeah. Was the last one F?
The F,
Brilliant.
yeah. RSEF.
Okay. Just wait, but okay, let's continue.
Okay. Did you get the last few right? Sometimes we get caught up now, don't realize we are not inclusive. Who is this person calling? Okay. Oh, damn. I have to listen to a thing now. Hang on.
So we have to listen to this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you play that?
Yeah, you can.
No, I don't want to play it on my laptop.
As part of an experiment to explore the human mind, we asked 22 people to solve the same riddle and recorded their responses. Feel free to participate also. Are you ready?
The riddle. A father is about to bring his son to a job interview, applying for a position at a large stockbrokers company in the city. Just as they arrive at the company's parking lot, the son's phone rings. He looks at his father, who says, "Go ahead, answer it." The caller is the trading company CEO, who says, "Good luck, son, you've got this." The son ends the call and once again looks at his father, who is still next to him in their car. How is this possible?
So wait,
Mother?
something we don't realize we're not exclusive.
Mother?
Or we have two fathers.
No,
I mean,
it is.
sure.
It is Abhilash. It is actually mother, because this was a DNI piece. So people don't usually
Ooh.
get it. You know, you were very, very quick. I must hand it to you. We usually
Hey, thank you
have
so much.
teams of 5 or 7 people sitting and struggling and thinking, uncle, grandfather, what? Go ahead.
Okay.
Is this supposed to talk about how when you hear about a CEO, you think of a man and not of a woman? Is that the...
That's the
Ooh.
context, and you get to debrief it
Wow,
when you
this
come
is
back
cool.
to the main session. Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Lovely,
but I thought
lovely.
they said like they said it is in he.
Sorry, say that again. I didn't get that.
I thought in the video you said who's he, or there was a he in the conversation, so it's not. This is why we're thinking about a man.
There wasn't a he. No.
There wasn't a he. There is always like an idea in your mind that when you say CEO, you'll see a man in a suit. That's the stereotype that we are attacking.
Yeah, and also I think the he that was used was who was he calling being the son.
Yeah,
which is
yeah, and also,
fine. Unless
or
we are
it could be
talking
the
about
driver who was
pronouns
driving
here.
him. It was his father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to go back because it's like the wording itself leads us to a man, not a woman, not the saying CEO. It's just the wording itself leads to a man.
We can share the link with you again, but you won't be able to see it at this point in time.
Okay, here's the
Because you finished the challenge and the lock is unlocked, you won't be able to go back.
Okay, so statement that captures some common office scenario. Read the statement, choose the option that is most inclusive. Don't forget to make notes. Okay, so it's like finding the first word again, right? The first.
Yeah.
Okay.
First letter.
First letter. Okay. Your district appear different. We shared. Person that will connect the team try to take turns to bring him lunch. Is at least it's the least we can do. No, maybe it's not. I mean,
I'm going with B.
Yeah.
Because I very recently had a conversation exactly to this tone somewhere.
Yeah. It's
Smart cookie, you.
We at least we should talk to him before we do that.
Yeah,
Yes,
so basically
yes.
this piece, I have delivered a session recently for a corporate audience who like spent like 10 minutes arguing in the room saying between A and B because the group was divided. You know?
I mean, yeah.
Go on.
I actually recently saw on Reddit somebody who had put sharp nails or something on the handle of his, wheelchair.
So that nobody helps.
Nobody helps without asking. It's not like they're not removable. They can be removed, but like ask.
No,
and
I
that
get the
conversation was very, nice. What was happening on Reddit. Anyways.
And also, it's not a very straightforward yes or no, right? Because you want to drive conversation in a DNI session. So that's why we...
Right.
Yeah. Go on.
So there are no visually impaired people in your team or in your team.
It might make sense, think about it, once we actually recruit. There are no visual impaired.
I'm going to go with A because that seems like the answer I should give.
No, I will go with B. It might make sense once we have, because I don't think they still use this way. There is different ways. So why use a way? We're not sure. Like we need to start think about it once we have someone. It's a great way to be inclusive, just to have.
Sure. I mean, my idea also is on B, because why do you have to be inclusive only about somebody who is vision impaired? There are other kinds of impairments. And if you start considering everything without a need, again, this sounds a little wrong when I say it, but it seems like this is the most pragmatic way to look at it. But I'm still going with A because.
Wait, so if this is
the thought behind that was like, what if you had people who were visually impaired who were visiting you or coming to your office, right? It needn't be.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
Again, like how far do we go with this? I know this is the conversation piece. Like,
yeah,
what about,
that's what this whole thing was, to drive conversation. All the pieces.
Correct.
Yeah. Guys, you only have 16 minutes on the clock. Okay, it's still a game.
We're almost done, no? But you're
yeah.
About the timing, the safety, and
but you're right about the timing. What do you do? Make it all male. You don't want to worry about the safety. Robin the women after having discussion with them and get their buy-in. What does it mean, rob in the women?
Sorry?
What number B? Rob in the women after having discussion.
Yeah, I'm going with that as well. I'm all for asking before making decisions on behalf of.
I just want to make sure, like, what is rob in the women? Rob in the women.
Or rope
in the women means just get them talking and include them in the conversation.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll go with B.
Yeah.
Women for late night. Or I prefer C. Like don't let's not take late nights. The whole team.
Enable them to hire based fully on merit site school names.
You want choose the best talent available to enable them to hire this billion merit. Yeah, so I like Google used that and it went bad.
I'm going with A on this one, and I'm submitting BA. If that's wrong, we'll try what you have. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
I submitted my quiz. You still have an option to retry it if this is wrong.
Okay. So let's.
Hang on. Don't do it. Don't submit yet. Let me try this.
Okay.
Oh, this worked. So we had got everything the same except the second bit on the visually impaired bit.
Yeah.
To be honest, I kind of agree with you, but I kind of thought this quiz is leading us towards that. So let's go there.
Sometimes that
gaming
happens,
the system more than giving
People
honest
tend
answers.
to pick up the politically correct answers also.
Yeah,
because they have already queued in.
True.
Yeah, here is the same. Let's talk about this later. But there is actually so many options. I think people get stuck about what they heard, not what works. So we can talk about this after we win the game.
Yeah, please. How good are you with words? Look at these images. Guess the words they represent.
These are rebus riddles. Yeah.
Use the first word of correct essence of spaces from the first.
First words this time, not just letters. Okay.
Blood, water. Blood is thicker than water.
Okay. The second one is first aid. Totally. I'm going to write this somewhere.
Choices, million. Aid, feed. I don't
Is there any case sensitivity in this?
No.
Okay. The fourth one is read between the lines. So read is the answer.
Yes.
Read between
Beat
the lines.
10 million. Wait, what? Choice. What's choice?
So from one word we have to pick. I'm missing something. Sorry. Let me look at the how good I use word. There's a phrase that look at the example given for more clarity. Use the first word of the correct answer without space from the first to the last. So we have six. Six words, right?
No. Basically, you should try to figure out what this means. So my understanding of second and fifth, I'll explain to you. There is aid 3 times, and the arrow is pointing towards the first aid, makes it the phrase first aid.
You have another example. If you scroll up also, Amr, we've given one example in the picture. See the blood and water. The font is thicker. So it's the common phrase, blood is thicker than water. But this is a little bit, common phrases how people use. So yeah, you got read between the lines and first aid. What about the others?
I got, is one multiple choice? 4 choices?
Yes, multiple
choice. Oh, wow. Okay, multiple choice. The second is first. Third one I have not figured out. Fourth one I have not figured out.
Fourth one is easy, Abhilash.
What am I missing then? Oh, 1 million. Million in one. Oh, one in a million. Got it. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. This was silly. This was simple. I didn't read it as one only. Yeah,
actually,
you've used a weird font. Your font is, yeah, 1 in a million. So that has to be 1. Read between the lines. I got that.
What is 3 and 6?
3.
3. What does 3 read?
What is 3 read?
Like, what is the word that is like so many times it's jumbled?
Eggs.
Yes. What eggs? What kind
scrambled
of
eggs? Wow.
Yeah.
This is wonderful.
I know, right?
Scrambled eggs.
Mm-hmm.
And the sixth one, I'm drawing a total.
I'm missing like to be or not to be.
Oh, that's a good guess. But what would 10 represent there?
10 is 2 in binary, but I'm guessing that's not going there.
This is 10. Then I don't know. B10. B10. There is and it's a blue.
There's a black and a blue.
Yes.
So there is something in it.
Should we enter every word we had just found?
The first words of everything.
The first word of
multiple, first, scrambled, 1, read, and the last one is missing. So let me help you through that. If you are reading that piece, what will it be? You have black and blue, but what is if you read it, what does it read?
Beaten, black and blue.
Yes, there you go.
Got it. Beaten, black and blue. If I've spelled everything right, I'm going to hit enter.
Yeah.
Nope. What?
Show me.
First First one is multiple.
Yeah. Then
Second one is first.
Yes.
Third one is scrambled.
Just scroll up, Amrupans. Did it say first words or the last words? First words. Okay.
Yeah, first
Say
word.
first word.
And
Without space. Sorry,
Yeah.
my bad. This I'm entering with space.
Yeah.
The next one is one. Oh, the beaten black and blue is really nice. Although why you put that in an inclusivity wala thing, I don't know. Got it.
Don't you know what is
It was
beaten?
not inclusivity. We have different pieces. We have team engagement, inclusivity. So we have,
Yeah, I don't know what is beaten blue and white, blue and black. What is that?
Oh, that's a
that's a
English,
phrase for when you get into a fight and you get like a black eye or something. They'll say you were beaten black and blue.
Yeah, black and blue. Never, first time to hear it.
Okay. Okay, yay. How was the experience? Did everybody have fun?
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back, everyone.
Why did we get silver? I just want to know. Why did we get
Amr is very upset because he thought he was going to get the first place. So.
It was very close, wasn't it?
You know what? You know, Deepthi, our team said that no, we're not going to look at the leaderboard. It's a waste of time. Let's focus. We want to really win it. And we all know who are the winners. The winners are the winners, right?
Which is as well, because it would have been very embarrassing not to win after calling ourselves the winners. Yeah.
Okay, we are glad, guys, you enjoyed it. And just to take it one step ahead to help you understand it a little better, just like I said, Deepthi and I will be taking up questions also. And just to close the conversation, Deepthi, I was talking something in the room number one. I was just telling that for now, what you were seeing was a team game. So everybody's playing together. You can see the leaderboard live. Whatever Lakshman is looking at the screen, Sarah can open the lock and it works in a synchronized manner. The another version of this game is a single player async version, wherein let's say there are 200 people going through an induction program. Now you want all of the participants to do their session on their own time, on their own convenient time. So it's not a facilitator-led session, but yes, you can create the content, you can create the game, you can hand it over to your organization who can run the induction and onboarding session. And there is a program window which is active. For that window, participants can log in, complete the game, look at the leaderboard, see how they are absorbing the content. You can have reference links also for the content. So let's say if you want people to go through some videos or some website, you can put that content link there. So that also works specifically for induction and onboarding session. So going forward, let me share my screen. Okay, the winners are the winners. That's what I said. And going back to the use cases. So yes, these are the typical use cases for our Questico platform, for the mandatory content-heavy sessions, for values, for engagement, majorly for fun, for safety. You can customize it according to the way you want. If you want your team to work on certain specific skills, you can build the challenges around it. You can make them fun. You can make them mix of both. Then we have diversity and inclusion as well. Before I go and hand it over to Deepthi to take on the content part, Deepthi, can I play the video right now? Would it be fine?
Yeah, go ahead. Sure.
Yeah. So that video will actually give you a close look into how the platform is used. So just give me a second. And I have to share my audio. Okay, is that screen visible now? Can someone please confirm?
Hey there.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Let's explore how Questico can make your virtual team sessions more interactive and engaging. You can choose from different game themes. Currently we offer the Great Ocean Race and the Keeper of Kingdoms, and many more that we will keep adding to the list. The game can be played live with 2 to 50 teams using any video conferencing platform. Here's the best part. No sign-ups. No downloads. No logins. Just share the game link with the participants to get started. It is that simple. So, here we go. Each participant is asked to select their team number. The breakout room they have been assigned to is their team number, and then the participant will enter their name. We can cap the number of players that can be assigned to each breakout room to ensure internal interactivity and engagement. This can be predetermined based on the program specifications but cannot exceed 10 members, as the maximum limit. A set of instructions specific to each session is displayed on this slider. Yes, we want players to read the instructions before they start so they can easily navigate the game. To this end, we ensure that the script is crisp and concise. The facilitator starts the game once all teams have settled down in their respective breakout rooms. This also ensures that all teams start the game at the same time. And as the game begins, all teams get to set a unique identity for themselves by giving their team a name. Every race has a series of locks. Each lock represents a challenge. You can choose between 2 to 8 locks in a game. Solving the challenges associated with each of these locks presents the participants with a key that enables them to move ahead in the game. These challenges are fun and engaging puzzles which the team members can solve together in a shared game space. But not everyone needs to enter the key as the game is a live experience. But the challenges will require everyone's involvement to better their chance of winning the race, especially in terms of time management, as the first one to finish all the challenges will be declared the winner. Here's the best part of Questico. You can play our ready-made games or customize these challenges to suit your specific learning or engagement outcome. Teams have the option of using the clues provided for each challenge, in case they are stuck. But it will cost them a few points so that teams rely more on collaboration with their members and less on clues. These points vary from challenge to challenge and are based on the importance of the clue. That's not it. The game comes alive with a competitive dashboard. Teams can view their active members in the game. The number of challenges left at any point in the game can be seen at the challenges homepage. Teams can track their position vis-a-vis other teams on the live leaderboard. No doubt, leaderboard makes the race a lot of fun. During the game, participants can look for answers on the FAQ page, in case they need a quick clarification on a game rule or instructions. As any team reaches the end by completing all challenges, finishes the race and opens all locks, the final scores are revealed on the leaderboard. And as the game ends, the final scores of all teams are displayed on the leaderboard, even if some teams have not finished all challenges. But certainly all teams would have a full score on fun and engagement. Now it's your turn. Are you ready to play with your teams?
Okay, so that was just an add-on to what we had already spoken about in terms of the content of what all the. Yeah.
Sorry, you can keep sharing the screen.
Yeah.
I can talk about it when you're done. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So now I'll hand it over to Deepthi, maybe because content is one strong asset of this platform. Customization is something that definitely is an add-on that we had considered here. So Deepthi, you can take it from here and let us know how we can work better on leveraging the content here.
Right. So guys, when we had started this, it was largely a team engagement piece where we had actually worked on challenges because there was a dire need with companies moving away from physical offices and working remotely. So it became a team engagement channel initially, and that was the most popular one. But over a period of the last 2 years, we have evolved into the use cases that Honey had shared. So you have an option to pick from the choices of the existing challenges that we have, and we can share the links and the content with the facilitators and onboard them, so you can also run it on your own. It is white labeled all the way. We can put your logos, etc., that you need, and like she explained earlier, it can be played as a team where you can do it sequentially. I think somebody in my team had asked me that, or it can be an async version where you can choose to go between the locks and, in whichever manner you see fit. And also like single players. We have multiple pricing modes, which there is a matrix at the end of it that we will flash. And to further take the conversations forward, we can also connect you to the sales teams if the need be. In terms of customized games, so what we would do is to understand from your standpoint, what is the deep need, and then make the challenges based on that. What we have shown you is just a sample set of what is possible. Honey, your screen is shared. Yeah. So basically, apart from, so we tried to show you that there is a video format, there is a image, there can be audio clips that we can play, there is drag and drop, there is crossword puzzles, there's jigsaw puzzles, there's like a bunch of different things that we can do. What we showed you is just like a sample set of the range today. So after we understand what is the content that you want us to develop and the audience that we are developing this for, we can do a very deep customization based on your need, and again follow the facilitator onboarding and share the links and content with you. Even in this customized game, we can have synchronized version. That means it will be working in a sequential mode or an async version with a team played in teams or as single players. So that's pretty much from me.
Yeah. So just to take it ahead, this is the pricing matrix that we're looking at in terms of the licensing and the cost for the challenges. And definitely the content customization comes into this cost, and it depends on what kind of customization that we're looking at, what kind of content that we are looking at. Definitely, we would onboard the facilitators, we'll debrief them, we'll give them the debrief pointers, as well as we'll help them understand the platform better. We have already worked with a couple of our corporates wherein they are using our login. They're having their facilitators log into our panel and running their game. From their experiences and testimonials, we have heard that they found the platform to be pretty convenient and smooth to use. So definitely that's an add-on for all of us. And yes, if we have a facilitator that you're looking at, then that depends on the session and the kind of session that you're planning to do. So this is roughly what we are looking at in terms of matrix. And now I would really want you to share your questions, your feedback, your comments, and in case you have certain elements in your mind that you want to just discuss with us, we are all ears. So,
and any feedback, if you, anything that we can learn from and take away from the session as well.
Well, I have to say it was really good fun. I really enjoyed it, and it was a lot more challenging actually than I thought it was going to be. And particularly as it got towards the end, I really started to feel the time pressure, which was quite good fun.
Okay.
I felt like the other team were like hot on our heels. So yeah.
Yeah, actually, when we play in larger groups, you definitely see a very intense competition and people wanting to compete and come first. And there is a certain spirit of engagement because of that. I think Amr has a question.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a few points I want to make sure, like, so the first thing, like when we design, like, can I design a games on your platform, or I need to get you so when you can design the games?
So if you want to design the games in terms of content, we right now you still need to go through us to put it on the platform. So if you have a particular idea, you'll have to talk to us and we can show you the formats possible. We can have a conversation, show you how the game will play out before putting it on the platform, maybe in a PPT, in a form that is understandable to you. And then we transfer it on the platform. We can give you a dry run also for you to experience it before you roll it out for your clients or participants.
Yeah. Okay. And just to add, Amr, the content and in the form of game. So when you say the game design, essentially we will be able to help you customize the challenges. The game skin, which is like the Great Ocean Race, or we have the Keeper of Kingdoms, and we have some basic skins for induction, onboarding, and value, that essentially remains the same. If you want that skin also to be customized, and if you want your own skin also to be prepared on our platform, then it would be an additional element. But right now, what we are looking at and what we are supporting our facilitator and organization is that we use the inbuilt theme that we have. We have our user interface ready for those skins. If you have a content which you want to customize, which you want to, let's say you want to say that I have 45 minutes, I want to do 5 challenges out of this content. We'll help you create those 5 challenges. We'll put it on the panel. We'll do a dry run with you. We'll give you the login. You can run it on your own. That's how it works right now.
Okay. So I don't have like a builder where I can build the game. I have to go through you just to get my games out, correct?
Yes. Yeah. If you are choosing to customize it, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But just to add, sorry to interrupt, you can run the game on your own. That's the choice. We would create the game for you, but you would run it, because right now the creation of the game lies with the Blue Sky admin. We do not have the access for the facilitator to create their game, right? But yes, the facilitator would have a control room where they are running the game. They are seeing how many participants have gone into what all room, what are the challenges solved, what are the clues used. You'll have a report. You'll have an elaborate panel to run the game. But to create the game, we would provide you all the support.
Is that going to be the intention on an ongoing basis? Because you were sort of saying right now as if there was going to be, it might be different in the future.
So we are planning to do it, but when we say that we are letting the facilitator design it, there are a lot of other detailing that happen, especially with the terms of user interface, with the kind of content rendering. So right now we have certain content formats. We work on HTML, we work on images, we work on videos. So all that honestly become too much for a facilitator to work upon. So we have taken that work to our content team, that let them do it and let the facilitator handle only the running part. Definitely you can closely help us in the content creation. But going forward, we do not have in this criteria for at least next 6 months that the facilitator can create their own content on the panel. That is definitely a Blue Sky support that you can look at. And trust me, doing that is not that an easy bit. So we would do that work for you, and you can run your show.
But the conversations I had before, sort of, so people can leverage existing content they have. It's just they need your help to kind of translate it into, so people can take content they already have and go, I'd like that made into a challenge, and you will then upload help them to it.
Yes. Okay.
So they get both. Honey, I think Amrit didn't finish what he wanted to say.
Yes, he was saying something else.
I wanted to build on what you're saying, because here is the thing, your platform is great for having a leaderboard where you can get score, you have scenes, this is all great, but I don't have control on the games. If I want to create a games and test it, I have to go through you. So this is like a bit of a barrier, because there is other tools that provide that without that barrier. Like if I go to Genly, I can build the full game like escape room and test it, and I don't have the leaderboard which you give. But this is why I was asking, like, let's say I want to build like a escape room, I have to go through you, but it may be just an idea, I didn't finalize it. So this is why I'm asking, are you providing the builder, or no, you have to go through you? So now I have to go through you. Do we have a limit on the game? Let's say I want in my game, like I want to throw a dice or just keywords. I'm putting a keyword when I'm getting a key and putting the key. This is the option we have, or we have more options?
So right now, the way the platform works is you'll have a challenge, you need to get a key, you need to enter the key. That is hard-coded. I don't think we can change that at this point in time. But within that space, how you get the key and how we are going to design the challenge, whether it is audio, visual, words, etc., that is customizable.
Yeah. Okay. Also, just to add to what Deepthi just mentioned, in the Play-Doh platform, that's the upcoming platform that we have, apart from Questico, we are looking at the other game engines as well. So right now, the engine that we have is the Lock and Key. So even if you want to do a leadership session or a induction onboarding or a values or a diversity and inclusion, everything is working on the game engine of Lock and Key. But yes, in the background, we are working on 2 other game engines, which are essentially different than Lock and Key. It might be just spotting something in the images or going through a dominance race. So we are working on that engine. Those are in the pipeline. So in those kinds of games, we might give the facilitator an access to customize their own content and run their own show. But yeah, it will take some time.
Yeah, in the near future, we will let you know. But right now, this is what we got.
Yeah, we are really excited about it, and probably down the line, 6 months is what I personally, as a product person, looking at it, and we'll keep you posted.
Okay, so let me just give one small feedback.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
You should have like an option for the teammates to either approve or disapprove of, like if we're playing the game, let's say I read the game faster than anyone and know the answer, I can just put the answer and finish the game before anyone else can do anything. So at least I should like have, hey guys, I'm gonna put this. Can you confirm from your end? Something like that. Something just to make it as a team game, because now we're pushing for a single player game, not a team. Now I need to have a facilitator that tells them, yeah, you should play it as a team. And
okay.
So
I understand. I think that happened in our room a little bit. So that was your experience, right? Because even when you were trying to figure it out, if your teammate has done it, then your game moved forward.
Yeah, we were testing the other way around. Like if he's doing something, we're not sure about it, he can do something and I can do something else. Like, is the password BAB? Okay, you try BAB, I try ABA. So it's it shouldn't be played like this. We're just giving it a go.
Yeah, we'll work on it. Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Hey, Amra, just to answer about a similar situation we faced. I mean, my company builds similar group games as well. Okay. And one of the problems we faced with the approval mechanism is that invariably somebody has a bad connection, has got up for a restroom break, gone away from the computer or something, and then everything gets held because of that if it can't move forward unless there's an approval. So we've been through that, and I could tell you this as a feedback, and this is something we're doing, which is we have created a way in which you could select somebody who is the lead investigator in a sort of a puzzle or a captain in a ship or something. And while everybody can do it, it only moves forward when the captain says move forward. And that captain has got this additional responsibility of being around and not moving around and so on.
Yeah.
And
Thank you,
could,
Abhilash.
Switch between captains just for the fun of it.
Thank you, Abhilash, for bringing it up. And I think all the more it's important. And Amar, you can continue. Like you had a point, right? You were saying something.
Yeah, it's a good option. I'm thinking also, like maybe, like you said, we may give a timer for it. Like do a vote on this answer, and we'll give it 10 seconds. If most of the people say yes, then it goes. We can select a captain.
Yeah.
Like whatever the option we're going for, we should have an option to encourage more of teamwork. This is what I'm saying.
Okay. Point taken.
Yes.
So generally, in our game, Amra, we had this investigative escape room kind of game, and
so Abhilash, you were not here when you were there in the big. Can you tell us, like, what is your company or what is it called? You missed the beginning, so we don't know.
Well, I don't want to make this about me. Please just.
No, you can just tell us a little bit.
I know, Bhaskar, we have talked about this. I run a company called Gentle Bamboo, and I will reach out to you guys after this in saner times in India.
Yeah, I'm very curious.
You can read his article in Ludogogy as well, if you like, if you want to know more.
Yeah.
So just to add to what Abhilash just mentioned, we are definitely going to explore the platform, Abhilash. And so we had a quick round of introduction in the beginning, which we missed out from you. And when Abhilash entered, so I just put him into the breakout room because I was the one. So thank you, Abhilash.
I totally misread the time. I was like, I'm bang on time, 11 o'clock. And it's like, no, it was at 10:30.
but I'm glad you didn't miss much. And while designing the platform and just letting everyone know that we do anticipate that participants can do all these elements, they should approve and disapprove, and there should be more collaboration. But at the same time, from a perspective of running a platform, the more number of controls you're giving to the user, the more complicated the system becomes. So you have to limit somehow that what are the controls that you want to give to the user. Because then you lose the control. So that's how it is.
And I think you can, as a facilitator, you can use that as an opportunity, can't you, to sort of bring out those elements of teamwork by asking people outside of the actual controls, the physical controls of the game, asking them to vote on who should be the leader for this challenge, or etc., can't you? So you could, that's more in kind of how the game is run rather than how it works, if you see what I mean.
Yeah. So Abhishek, Lakshman.
Thanks to Sarah, I have been actually able to write an article on Ludogogy, talking specifically about these constraints and how to design a game around them.
Oh, fabulous. We'll check it out then.
Yes, definitely do. It's a very good article. It's really interesting.
Sure. Yeah.
Cool. So it's sort of 6:30 here now. So we've had an hour and a half. So I think we probably should be wrapping up. Is there any sort of last words that anybody wants to say? Any last bit of feedback, or any sort of words of summary that you two want to say?
Deepthi, would you like to add something before I close it? I mean, I think we had a good time.
I think it was a very good run, and it was very, very engaging. Everybody was, involved, and we got some good feedback too. And we're looking forward to, collaborating. Like we said at the beginning of the session, it's a small cohort of people who believe in this, and it's tremendous when we can exchange ideas and leverage each other's strengths. I'm really looking forward to hearing from some of you. And we will check out some of these articles by Abhilash on Ludogogy and Ludogogy. Gogy, did I say it wrong?
Well, it depends. The American pronunciation is Ludogogy.
Let's go with the British one then.
Yeah, Ludogogy.
Ludogogy it is.
Yeah, hard G's all the way.
Cool. The way we think of it is like, say one thing with conviction and stick to that.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, Abhilash, I'm going to do that. I'll take your word for it. That's my learning and takeaway from the day.
Of course, I mean, I don't think we've got any idea how the ancient Greeks actually pronounced it, but
fair point.
Cool. So I think it was good learning for us as well. We love hosting this session. I'm very sure if Bhaskar would have been around, he would have added much more to it. We still have a lot of other products to discuss. We had library. Probably we'll share it offline, and we'll share it with Sarah, and then Sarah can take it ahead from there. Certainly. So this one particularly is something that we have been working on since 2020 March. It was our COVID baby, basically, and we are glad we are able to take it. So we are happy that we could introduce it to you, and you can actually help us with the feedback. So whatever you would like to connect with us, we are more than happy to hear from you anytime in any part of the world from.